if they really want that team fight going for them. That Ravage is always nice, and you got the Aghanims for the, I don't know, what's it called, tidal wave thing? Sure.
10 seconds remaining.
Mineski, looks like they need some tank in their draft, because even the Vengeful
5
Spirit, if she does
seconds
carry,
remaining.
still very weak until towards the later game. They need
Reserve
something that can
time.
come online early. Gyrocopter, not banned out by either team. Definitely still a viable pickup for Mineski, but first departure, they're going to get the first last pick. See what they go with. Dipping into their reserve time here. They've got a little bit of time. It's ticking down. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what they need here. They have a lot of options. They could go with some, Alright, we're gonna see the big woolly rhinoceros himself. Magnus picked up. Viable offlaner, but Darkseer also a good offlaner as well. Could be a support Magnus? Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Or it could be a support Quap carry Magnus. There's a lot of versatility here in First Departure's draft, not locking themselves into anything. And looks like Mineski, they're picking up their last pick. What are they gonna go with? Oh, they're picking up the DK. I love this. Are they gonna put DK in the safe lane and Zeus in the mid? As a support Zeus? Oh my goodness, I've been casting for too many hours. A little bit confused here, but we're gonna go ahead, load in, see who's playing what. And it looks like Ryor are gonna be playing that Dragonite, so maybe an offlane DK? Alright, looks like Cuckoo on his favorite Nature's Prophet. I saw him playing that 2 or 3 times last night. Definitely doing a great job. The Rat Lord himself able to bring it home. And alright, everyone's loading in here on First Departure, picking up their heroes. We're going to load in to the final game that I'll be casting tonight. Unfortunately, I do have a limit as to what I can solo cast without completely going mad. And the hype train, it's leaving the station. I've got one more good game in me, and it's going to go to Mineski versus First Departure, Game 2, on the side of Mineski on the Dire. We've got Cuckoo on the Nature's Prophet. It's going to be Jules on the Vengeful Spirit, Jesse Vash on the Disruptor. Here in the mid lane, we've got Ryor on the Dragon Knight, and in the bottom lane, Zeus, I guess. We've got Raging Potato. On the side of First Departure, the Radiant, we've got Miracle himself, the good boy of Dota, on the Juggernaut. Kai is going to be on the Queen of Pain. We've got Wedding Crash on the Magnus, most likely going mid. We've also got Lubby on the Winter Wyvern, and Cal on the Darkseer. There's going to be some nice Radiant rotation here up top. Dire going to be focusing their efforts down bottom. Should be a pretty even matchup. Sure, I turned on my open mic. There we go. Making sure there's no issue with that. And no engage so far. I don't think anyone wants to take a fight this early on. If there's anything I've learned about SEA.Dota tonight, it is that farm means everything and kills are risky. Gotta make sure you play the safe game here, and that's what they're gonna be doing. A nice deep Dire ward here on the Radiant side right there. Gonna be blocking out a camp or two.
The battle begins.
And Magnus gonna secure himself the top rune. Pretty much uncontested. And the bottom goes to the Dragonite. So we've got some big boys mid. It's gonna be Woolly Rhinoceros versus the big guy in some armor. And in this top lane, we've just got Lubby going up with Miracle, so kind of playing the lanes a little bit funky, using the short lanes to farm up the carries that are usually given the long safe lanes. Here we've got Jules. She hasn't picked up her point yet. Looks like she is going to be going in, deciding what she wants to pick up. Cal does have the Ion Shell skilled, pretty much the only thing you'd go, aside from maybe a Rescue Surge at level 1. Now Jules is going to be getting up that Magic Missile, pretty much the obvious choice, unless maybe she really needed to get that Vengeance Aura if she was going to go down. In the mid lane, this matchup, it's going to be relatively even, as both able to dish out a lot of damage. I want to give the edge to the Magnus, because I think he just has nice early kill potential. His farming's going to be a little more challenging. Here in the top, Winter Wyvern definitely helping out a lot, but she got kind of nerfed into the ground last patch. I don't see her picked up nearly as much as I used to. Miracle getting kind of low. Has to be a little bit careful here. Winter Wyvern doesn't have any help. Looks like Miracle gonna be playing the big boy game, eating up a Tango, just walking right back into lane. Could get harassed down here. Cuckoo trying to go in. Looks like only has the teleport skilled, so oh, there could be some danger here. We're gonna see a Blade Fury. Cuckoo could be first blood. He's trying to teleport away. He does. He gets away to base. No first blood coming out there just yet. Now we're gonna see Magnus about half health. He's got some regen on himself if he needs it. Going up against Ryor, who's swapped into the mid lane. We usually see him in the off lane position, but Now we do get the joy of seeing the Cuckoo Nature's Prophet off, or solo lane, I guess. Down here in the bottom, there's going to be some Ion Shell just doing some nice damage onto Jules. Taking him a little bit low, but Jules got the regen. Not going to be anything too severe. Here in the top, there's going to be some harass here onto Miracle, taking a Thunderstrike to the face. Be able to tank through it just fine. And now Zeus going up against a Darkseer. I don't think I've seen that lane combination before. Curious to see how it goes. Oh, here, there could be an initiation here, so it's gonna be a Blade Fury Miracle getting very, very low. He is the first blood. Bash securing that as now. There's gonna be another couple of trades there. Winter Wyvern doing everything he can to save Kai, and it looks like it'll be enough there. Kinetic Field by the Disruptor, trying to lock down the Queen of Pain, but she blinks away to safety. So it looks like Nature's Prophet dropping, but Juggernaut, unfortunately, going to be the first blood. Now it's going to be Zeus just continuing to farm up. He's actually top of the last hit chart. My goodness, I missed another kill. Nature's Prophet getting a kill on Winter Wyvern. He's getting very low himself, trying to go in for Kai, but he will fall. Kai now getting trapped in the trees. Queen of Pain has no TP, no mana for Blink. It's on cooldown as well, so she's just kind of trying to kill off the tree ants, and she'll be successful. So, yeah, Nature's Prophet taking a little bit of a risk there, getting a kill, but dying himself. You want to play him, see him playing a little bit of the safer game, but of course, Cuckoo doesn't know the meaning of the word restraint. He's just going to go in for every opportunity for a kill. I love the way he plays Nature's Prophet. Miracle, getting himself kind of low, does pop up that healing ward. Are they going to have enough damage here, although, oh my goodness, Jesse Vash, you are just a little bit dead. Now, oh no, Miracle getting kind of low here. Going to be saved up by the Winter Wyvern using that old Embrace. Now Cuckoo, that might not be enough to save him. Cuckoo's still going in. Cuckoo, come on, man. Show a little bit of restraint, and he's just going to try to teleport out. Is he going to get away? No, Winter Wyvern, one more last click, along with the creep damage, will be enough to secure the kill. In the mid lane, though, there's going to be some initiation onto the Magnus. He's got the skewer, or sorry, yeah. No, there's a skewer. That's the one who's called, if he needs it, but he's going to be just fine. Dragonite getting a regen rune bottom, that could definitely be life-saving in this next initiation coming out. And Nature's Prophet gets a kill. He's deep. Kill was right over here. I missed it, saw it on the minimap, didn't think it was anything to be looked at, but gosh, I am just absolutely off the mark today. Now in the middle, Magnus continuing to farm up. He's actually second on the net worth chart, beating out DK by a fair amount, doing a really nice job keeping himself farming, keeping himself in XP range. He's almost level 6 at only 4 minutes in the game. And Lubby got himself a ward, hasn't chosen to place it yet. A bit curious, but see what he does with it. In the bottom, Darkseer's doing pretty well, staying in XP range, is level 5 already, nice solo lane, gonna be bringing in Kai, Ion Shell on him. Do they want to go ultra aggressive here? Raging Potato is setting himself up to be a little too far out. If he shows himself here, this could be it. Queen of Pain going in, Shadow Strike being cast, the Blink already down. They have to really walk in. The Ion Shells are going to be doing a fair amount of damage here, and Zeus does go down. Queen of Pain getting the kill for that, and that's so important. But up in the top lane, we're not done with the action. Winter Wyvern going down, as well as the Juggernaut. Both Radiant Heroes killed off. Rotation in from the Vengeful Spirit, as well as Cuckoo. Cuckoo now 3 for 3. 3, 3, and 2 is his total KDA. I think that's pretty good for him. He just has to be a little bit careful that he's spending his time farming so he can get his items and do something late game, because early game kills are nice, but when you've got no items at 35 minutes, it's a little bit scary. Magnus going in, casting that in power, making sure he's got that nice cleave going on. And it's just going to be Ryar going towards this bottom rune, going to be picking it up at the 6 minute. What's in there? It's going to be a haste rune. Setting up for the possible ganks here, but oh, hold that thought. We do see the first RP of the game. Jules going to be taking a lot of damage, going down to the Magnus. It's going to be a real nice kill for him to have. 1-0-1, but now it looks like Magnus on the back lines. There's going to be a DK hasting through the woods. Who's he going to look for here? Looks Lubby is the target. Lubby has the Golden Praise if he needs to self-use it. And that might be the play here, as Nature's Prophet coming in as well. Oh man, I think he's stunned up. That is a dead dragon. Ryar is a machine here, trying to go in for all these kills. And now Looks like Cuckoo going in, gonna be trying to maybe push the tier 2s here. There's gonna be a glimpse back here from Miracle, but the Blade Fury gonna be forcing Cuckoo to TP out. Is there enough damage? There is. Juggernaut punishing Cuckoo for that overcommitment right there. And in the bottom lane, continued farming. Not a whole lot coming out of it here as Raging Potato going in, getting some good levels here, but Kai coming in, there's no ultimate. That's a level 4 Queen of Pain. Been rotating all over the place, but now Cal getting very low. Jules coming in, Vacuum is cast. Who's gonna go down first? It is Zeus going down, then the Darkseer. Now Kai running for her life. And Nature's Prophet, where are you at? You gonna TP in? No, I'm just gonna be letting the Queen of Pain off with a warning this time. Oh, there we go. There's going to be a TP in from the Nature's Prophet here. Breathe Fire committed, and now, Skewer back real deep. Nice reaction from the Magnus as Cuckoo taking a little bit too much damage here. Levy using that Self-Cold Embrace. Magnus ready to turn. No RP for 30 seconds. And nothing really comes out of this Nature's rotation. Hold that thought, though. There's a Sprout. Magnus immediately punching his way out with the Quelling Blade. And now gonna be punishing again as Kai rotates in. Queen of Pain getting so low. Zeus ultimate committed. Takes down the Queen of Pain. Oh man, Zeus, that was a nice debut there of your new level 6. Dragon form is going to be popped. I don't think he's going to be able to get up to tower to use it to its full potential. So we've got Dragon vs. Dragon in the mid lane. Ryer obviously being the bigger, tankier, harder hitting little one. Going to be snapping up a bounty rune, which is going to fill his bottle up nicely. In the Roche pit, wow, we've got a very early Roche. This is 8 minutes in. Vengeful Spirit has decided to build that Medallion of Courage, going to be making it possible. Zeus heading into the pit as well, although he hits like an absolute pansy. I don't really know what he's going to commit here. But altogether, this is going to be a nice attempt. I don't think Radiant know what's going on here. In fact, I'm almost sure this ward hasn't scouted out anything of use. And looks like Roche going to be about half health. It looks like Dire should finish it completely uncontested. That'll be a huge early game advantage for Mineski. Here in the top, we've just got Disruptor. He's going to TP back to base, stock up on some nice juicy mana. And easy peasy Roshan at 9 minutes in the game goes the way of Mineski, picked up by the Zeus. Okay, interesting choice either way. That's gonna be a nice survivable Zeus now, I guess. But once he uses his ult, his damage is kinda done, I guess. Here in the bot lane, it looks like Kai trying to poise up, maybe making something happen, but needs to be very, very careful because there are 2 dire heroes here. Punish looks like there's gonna be a very funky TP in from Cuckoo going in, using the little tree ants to surround this tower. This is going to be a dead tier 1, but here in the jungle, we've got a rumble as Cal trying to run through this kinetic field, but no such luck. Oh my god, beautiful vacuum into wall. Static Storm off the mark here. Radiant absolutely punishing Mineski. They lose the Darkseer, get the Disruptor and the Dragon Knight. Definitely a great trade for first departure. Looks like the tower does fall though, so that's going to be a little bit of map loss here as the Dire now have all of the Radiant jungle open up to them. Miracle trying to keep himself relevant. At the net worth chart, he is 4th, 5th, now 4th. And Miracle, not what you want to see on a Juggernaut, although he was kind of a quirky lane to start out with. Zeus is actually number 1 on the net worth chart. He's getting kind of low here, using that Soul Ring, and now it looks like Magnus trying to run away, and will get away safely as the Dire heroes are up there. They're chasing, they're looking. This is a very aggressive game from Mineski. Definitely alteration of the normal playstyle here. We are going to see an invisible Lubby, maybe trying to make something happen. Spots out that there's a rotation in from the Disruptor. Magnus going to be getting very far back, and that's not in range of level 2 Glimpse. Now there's going to be Lubby going in. She does not have the ult, still level 5. I don't know what the Radiant are going to try to do here, but they've got to do something quick. They're going to commit their TP rotations in. Who are they going to try to initiate onto? Prophet going to be getting out of there, and now Gryer going in, but there's the Skewer. Is it going to go into an RP? Not quite yet, but they might be able to take this out. Swap from the Vengeful Spirit. Dragon Knight going down even so, and now Surge is going to chase down this Vengeful Spirit, doing a lot of damage here. Magnus showing off that shiny new Blink Dagger does secure the kill on the Vengeful Spirit. Now Mineski running for their lives here, not sure what they can do. Disruptor ult is still up along with Kinetic Field, but oh, Kai in deep takes the Kinetic Field and Static Storm right to the face. Miracle as well. He could end up falling here, and now it looks like the Aegis has popped on the Zeus. Miracle trying to get out desperately, but here's going to be a Nature's Prophet trying to secure a kill. There's going to be an Ion Shell. Oh, RP connects onto a bunch. Not really able to follow up on that. Oh man. Like Miracle running for his life. This range creep definitely doing his fair share of harass. Oh, nice Blade Fury to try to dodge the way of terror. And now it's going to be one more hit from the Zeus, putting him on a killing spree, taking out the Juggernaut. Miracle not getting off to the best start so far. Guy gonna continue farming, building kind of an atypical Queen of Pain, going more of that support build, has the Urn of Shadows, might be going for maybe a Drums next, I don't know. Whole world is his oyster. Vengeful Spirit, great pick on the Medallion of Courage, that was out very early, allowed for the early Roshan attempt, and definitely made it worthwhile here. Cuckoo going a little nuts, having the double null tally build as well as the bracer, so he's definitely getting those stats that he needs to be an absolute monster this game. He is 3, 5, and 5, so he's died a fair amount, but making every death worthwhile, whether it's forcing rotations, if you're taking someone else down with him, just making everyone's life a little bit hellish here on first departure. They never feel safe because he's TP'd all over the map, being towards the tier 3s, even at, the 7-minute mark. Miracle really benefiting from that and power on the Magnus. That's like a free Battle Fury in his pocket. Looks like he might be going for Drums. He has the Bracer, so gonna get some nice stats, a little bit of mana sustain for himself. And back to farming. Classic SEA Dota. We are gonna see Cuckoo just here in the Radiant Jungle again with that tier 1 tower being down. There's nothing to stop the Dire from completely cleaning out the Radiant and making it definitely worth their while to go ahead and rotate in heroes.
Dire's top tower.
There's going to be a smoke gank up, going to be covering the Vengeful Spirit, the Disruptor, and the Dragon Knight. Who are they going to find here? Looks like they could go down. Cal might be in a heap of trouble here. He's got a mech, he's got a wall, he's got a vacuum, but something he doesn't have. He doesn't have HP. He's going to get back. There's going to be a kinetic field. He's going to get cold and raised up, so they're kind of wait that out a little bit. Wave of Terror connects, and now Cal in a heap of trouble does use the vacuum, and he's dead. Nature's Prophet getting the kill on that. Tier 2 now under a ton of pressure, but Radiant trying to trade. Miracle up in the top lane, along with the Magnus trying to go for the tier 1. But I'd say it's worth the rotations to get down here and save this tower. And that's what they'll do. They're going to be taking the Magnus back. Magnus does have RP ready to go, but that tower is absolutely dead. Do Dire want to push their advantage here? Mineski may be able to do high ground if they wanted to. It looks like there's the rotations coming in. Juggernaut TPing out, however. Leave Cuckoo just to clean up the creep. Big smoke gate coming in here. I think they see Kai. They want to take him down. Double damage Queen of Pain is nothing to laugh at, though. She can output a good amount of damage, hitting for about 163. And she's going to blink into the plane, leaving the smoke gank wildly unsuccessful. Continue to chase. They might get punished here. She's still double damaged. She's got her ultimate. I don't know if this is the move. They might just be going in for the tier 3. Sorry, the tier 2 top. Wanting to make full use of this advantage that they have right now. Oh my god, that XP chart is crazy. Unbelievably close. Less than 1,000 each way. It is not tipped more than 750 in either direction. Group up here by the Radiant. I'm not looking to initiate just yet. In terms of gold, it's slowly sloping in Mineski's favor. And towards that 5,000 mark, which is going to be significant. What? I saw that. Crash. Oh no, that's RP down. That's a long cooldown for... I am unsure. Did your finger slip? Not good. Alright, well Cuckoo making himself worthwhile, has the Midas, has the drums. And he's going to be going in TPs into the trees. You're stuck. And now a Vengeful Spirit going in. He's just going to TP home. Okay. A little bit YOLO there by the Nature's Prophet, but let him have his fun. And all the Dire heroes now going to rotate here towards this tier 2 mid tower. Maybe taking it down. That's going to be a nice early second tier 2 if they do get it. Dragon form committed, so they're definitely looking for the push. Wave of Terror by the Venge is going to scout out out of the static storm. They've got, oh my god, they catch out the Magnus. No RP on this guy. He's gonna skewer himself to safety. Now it looks like Miracle. He might be a little too big here. He's gonna use the Blade Fury to take out the Glimpse. It's not gonna be able to go through, but now, here we go. There's gonna be an Omni Slash committed here by the Juggernaut. Miracle getting stunned up, but Kai doing some damage, not able to kill the Juggernaut. There we go. Dragonite goes down to the negative Urn charge. And now it's just going to be Zeus trying to run for his life. I don't think he's getting away here. He does commit the ult, which kills off the Queen of Pain before he goes down. And now there's going to be a TP back from the Disruptor, making it back to base safely. But overall, Mineski losing a lot there. First Departure obviously losing a lot of heroes too. I'm not sure if that fight recap shows everything, but overall, great fight for First Departure. Mineski probably throwing bodies at the fire when they're just not ready to tank up some of the damage coming out without the RP that was pretty successful. Fortify immediately popped from the Dire here on this mid tower. Roche has respawned just now, and I think Dire, they're just going to let them have this one. Miracle gonna be A-okay, having that healing ward up, and now, yep, this tower goes the way of the Juggernaut. Cal running off. They're getting this scot-free. Magnus continuing to farm. He's shown off that Blink Dagger already, but at about 1,000 gold, ready to do whatever he wants with, goes, kills off some tree ants. Very nice. Although here we've got a Nature's Prophet going a little bit YOLO. Once again, TPing back to base. He cancels it. He wants to go for the Courier Snipe, but they see this, trying to micro it away, and now there's going to be a Skewer out. Doesn't connect here. There's no TP here for this Nature's Prophet. He's got 7 seconds left on his teleport ability. He's trying to get out. I don't think he'll be so lucky here. Ku attracting the attention of 3 Radiant heroes. 4 Radiant heroes. Hold that thought there as Magnus gets the kill, but that's what you call space created. And the rest of the Dire continue to farm, and I do believe they scout out this Roshan. Well, they are going to be under the Radiant Observer ward so far, so they know that's going on. And Radiant being obviously... Oh my god, does that not give vision? Hold on a second. Look how close that sentry is. Oh, that sucks. Anyway. Jules gonna be just fine here. Magnus picking up that Force Staff. So going that Ultra Mobility build of the Blink and the Force Staff so he can blink in, skewer back, force away, do whatever he wants basically. There's gonna be Jesse Vash aggroing the Roche. I don't think you can take it, Disruptor. You're kind of squishy. Either way, we're going to see Nature's Prophet TP, and that's going to be the one doing the damage here. And Sprout's going to be taking all of the aggression from the Roshan. Now, Vengeful Spirit hopping in the pit herself. She's got that nice Medallion of Courage, going to make it a lot easier for her to take. And meanwhile, Dragonite, continuing to farm, is going to be going for that BKB, does pick up the Ogre Club. Super important item to have, especially against magical damage heroes like the Queen of Pain. And, yep, that's a second Roche going the way of Mineski. Before the 20-minute mark, that's probably pretty unusual. Unless you have an Ursa on your team or something like that. Continuing to farm, does have the Ogre Club, so she might also be going BKB. She could go SY, although it's unusual. And she could go for an Ags, but that's, again, a weird build on the Ags. You usually start with that point booster first, just to give you some nice all-around stats. But Nature's Prophet gonna go in Dragon Form committed. That's level 2 now. Oh, there's whoa! Oh my God! So much damage from the Radiant, drunk and all their ults down. Static Storm catches that a bunch though. Radiant all reasonably healthy, but 2 dead on the side of Dire. Now there's gonna be ultimate from the Winter Wyvern. Omni Slash connects. Potato, you're in some trouble here. Looks like self-heals to try to keep himself alive, but he is once again in trouble. Cast the ult before he goes down. All of the Radiant heroes still alive. 3 dead on the side of Mineski. They're trying to chase down here. Oh man, Dragonite, you're in some trouble. Looks like he's just kind of walking around waiting for death. Triple kill for the Magnus. It's going to be some nice free push here for First Departure. They are definitely fighting in this game. Looks like they are now securing the XP chart in terms of gold. It's actually still in favor of Mineski. Very, very close to 0. So again, looks like they're going to be maybe trying to push here. Yeah, just going in. Oh, up top here, there's going to be initiation here. No RP available, and now Cuckoo going in, pops the drums, trying to get himself away, but what are you doing? Wedding Crash, you might be a little deep, but bringing in Radiant reinforcements now. Winter Wyvern, no ult, but there's the Skewer. And now Venge Missile might not save you this time, as she's gonna just take a shockwave right to the face. Monster kill for the Magnus right now. Zeus coming in, trying to do what he can. He has the Ether Lens. That's gotta be super broken there. Vacuum in. Alright, force tap on Miracle. He's kind of pinging out, why'd you do that? But now self-fuels from the Zeus, trying to keep up alive, but Static Storm gonna catch on anyone there as Ryor taking some serious damage now. This could be really, really bad if Dragon Knight goes down again, and it looks like that will be the case. Miracle gonna keep chasing, getting himself another kill. It's like everyone on the Radiant still up. Darkseer finally falls, but they're gonna take 4 in exchange, possibly a tier 2 tower as well. God-like Magnus at 21 minutes in the game. This guy is 9-0-4, playing this almost as well as a Magnus could. Count 1 whiffed RP. And now Miracle finally crawling up to the first place on the net worth chart. He had a rough start, but he's getting back in the game there as the first big item as the BKB, definitely paying off. I love the Magnus Juggernaut combo because it's like a free Blade or like a free Battle Fury. Having the called Empower on the Juggernaut helps him farm, helps him get kills. And now Radiant just kind of getting back. First Departure not wanting to risk their lead. Magnus having a regen rune in the bottle, ready to go whenever he needs. Not sure what the next play is here. Do First Departure just kind of let Mineski walk into them? But I am very confident Mineski are going to spend the next good portion of the game trying to farm up. Yeah, in terms of XP swing, that was enormous. Driving First Departure over 10,000 XP above Mineski gold. Look at that swing. It's just an absolute spike up to about 5,000. Again, not unwinnable for Mineski, but they're going to have to try really, really hard as Juggernaut and Quap just going to continue to get bigger as the game goes on. There's going to be a glimpse here from the Winter Wyvern going in to the kinetic field, but I don't know if there's enough here. She uses the Cold Embrace, is going to pop the ult, and now turning the damage onto Rayar. There's going to be, oh, Vacuum Wall comes in. Oh my gosh, there's the RP we've been looking for, and Sonic Wave from the Queen of Pain. They get 2 down. No one falls on the side of First Departure just yet. What an amazing counter initiation that was. Started like it was looking bad for Winter Wyvern, but she kept herself alive, had to drop the ult, but certainly worth it. Really nice communication there, getting the rest of the Radiant heroes into the party. And now it looks like a tier 2 tower going down in the mid lane. Can they push high ground? Well, that's debatable. I'm guessing they're gonna try here. Kinetic field just to try to zone out the creeps. Miracle, he doesn't care. He's getting glimpsed back, this Disruptor. So frustrated that there's nothing much he can do in terms of damage without his ult. Zeus coming in now, no ultimate for him. Just trying to use his spells to keep everyone back. Miracle gonna go back to farming. He has the Yasha. Not sure if that's gonna be going into a Mantis tile or an S&Y. Both are fine choices for him at this point in the game. Cuckoo gonna be going in. Looks like he is building towards that Ags as he has the Staff of Wizardry as well. Kind of a weird way to build it, but who am I to judge? Miracle cleaning off these tree ants. Poor little guys, nature's prophets, little children. Well, they're now dead, and now the healing word from the Juggernaut gonna be taking him back up to full health. It's like Zeus trying to get him health. I don't know if this is an Octarine or a Bloodstone, but either way, he'll have a soul booster very shortly. And that'll help him out a lot with his mana regen. Here in the bottom lane, we are just going to see a push in. Wanting to get this tier 1 tower, that is the last standing tier 1 of the game, should easily go the way of Miracle now. He is going to be picking himself up a Sanj. So that'll definitely be a Sanj and Yasha. And good stats on that all around. Here in the mid lane, looks like Ryor going in. There's going to be a blink away from Kai on the Quap. Smart game sense there, not wanting to tangle with anything she can't deal with. Again, not wanting to take any unnecessary risks here.
Has been denied.
Deny coming out on this mid lane tower, very nice, but here, looks like Dire, they've got to rotate in, they've got to something to make sure this tower doesn't fall, because that's going to be an early wipe of all their outer towers.
Under attack.
Potato, it looks like Magnus, he's so tempted to go in next time the Zeus pushes up. I think that could be a blink and a force and the skewer RP combo. It's all up, it's all ready to go for the Radiant. Every single ultimate ready to go. There's going to be a 5-man group here. Miracle definitely leading the way. There's a smoke there from the rest of the Radiant heroes. Looks like Miracle just jumping in Omni onto the Vengeful Spirit, but she cancels it using that Ghost Scepter. Now Miracle running back towards the tower, just wants to finish stuff off. They want to make things happen here. Glimpse in from the Juggernaut, gonna dodge it using the Blade Fury. Very smart use right there. And now
Radiant's top
deciding
tower
what they want
is
to do
under
here.
attack.
Do they want to continue in, or do they want to rotate back? It looks like rotating is the call. Clean up these little tree ants. Going in, tanking all this creep wave. And Vengeful Spirit, that Ghost Scepter, obviously a nice debut there. Dodging out the Omni Slash, that's a long cooldown, but okay, skewers off the mark there. Either way, another Ghost Scepter stun, catching Psy out, but... Alright, backing off from the Radiant. And farming, I guess. Roshan gonna be up in a little bit. We still got a minute or so on that. And in the sidelines, like Magnus looking to redeem himself. He wants to go onto Cuckoo here, and he's going to. There's the skewer. Where's the RP to follow up? Not gonna be committed just yet, but Queen of Pain flashing out the Sonic Wave. That's gonna be enough to take down the Nature's Pro 8, 4, and 10. No, sorry, that's Quap's score. He's now 4, 11, 5. That makes more sense. Died a bunch of times, and sometimes needlessly. Just not playing with the Matte Vision that he should. And now Miracle, again with that Empower, gonna be so strong, as effective, if not more, than a Battle Fury. And is this gonna be a second high ground siege? Looks like it will be. There's Kinetic Field just to zone people up, but Miracle able to walk around it. He's gonna go just dice the tower. Looks like he is gonna go for, is that a Diffusal Blade? That's not what I was looking at. That's
Dire's
not at all what I was looking at.
is under attack. Radiant's top
Yeah,
tower
probably
is
Diffusal
under
Blade.
attack.
Anyway, looks like Zeus gonna be completely zoned out by a Winter Wyvern.
Dire's
And
bottom
Juggernaut
tower has
gets the
fallen.
kill on the tower. That is an early high ground push, and it's very successful for first departure. They haven't been punished just yet. Nature's Prophet trying to do what he can to
Radiant's
wrap this
top
bottom
tower
tower, but a
is
tier
under
3,
attack.
tier 2, definitely not as impactful as a tier 3, and Radiant, they're not even done yet. First departure, they want to make it happen. There's going to be, okay, once again, Magnus not quite on the mark, but there's a vacuum wall. RP, oh no, was canceled. Now Zeus up in that self-fuels. Miracle might be going down here. BKB being popped. He goes for the Omni. He is going to clean up. Mega kill from the Quap. This is GG. This is an early GG. 28 minutes. Not even a set of racks down, but Mineski feel like it's unwinnable. First departure, they just get off the ground. The draft was so cohesive, even with some couple funny Magnus plays. They definitely make it work. So this is going to be a 2-0 series for first departure. They take the first game after a long struggle. They take the second game after a short struggle. And alright, first departure, wonderful playing. Like I said before, wonderful sportsmanship for both teams, most notably Miracle donating its pause time in the first game. If you guys stuck around for that, thank you so much for suffering with me. I have been your caster, Android, ANNEEDROID. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, I'll tweet whenever I'm going live. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it.